name's Tom McDonald. I'm from Sachse, and I'm putting on a display here for Veterans Day. I have a collection of weapons from the period of the Civil War up to World War II. This part of the table is Civil War. This is an 1853 British Enfield. It was used primarily by the Confederacy. 1861 Springfield, which was used by the Union. An 1842 Springfield, which was early war. And a Mississippi, which is a Confederate copy of a two-banded British Enfield. Now these three, this one, all shot 57 caliber, 58 caliber mini ball. That's what they look like, fairly pristine. And that's what they look like after they've hit something, like a person. They were carried in packs of 10, paper cartridges. They were loaded from the muzzle. All of them could be fitted with bayonets. And you see I have 3 of them that are. This is a federal backpack. It was used during the Civil War, a knapsack. It's what they used to carry basically their winter coat and their bedding, and that was about it. Here we have a haversack with both sides carried. In there they would carry personal effects, food, and sometimes extra ammunition. Standard Confederate kepi. The drum canteen is covered with jean cloth to help keep the water cool. They would get it damp and it would help even more. This is a cap pouch, which is where they carried the percussion caps. And all of the rifles you just looked at are set off by a percussion cap. When their bayonet wasn't fixed, they carried it in the scabbard. And this is their cartridge box. It's full of paper cartridges. It had tins in it. It was designed so that if someone got embers down into this, it would blow outward and not injure the soldier. It might injure the soldier beside him, but it wouldn't injure him. Okay, this is a 1903 Springfield. This is an American weapon. It was designed during the First World War, saw some usage there, and a lot of usage early in World War II. Eventually it was replaced by this, the M1 Garand. This one fires a 5-shot, single-shot bolt. Fires 5 rounds from a magazine well. This one fires 8 rounds from an end block. This one's bolt action, semi-automatic, which means you can fire these as fast as you can pull the trigger. Of course, they had bayonets, 16-inch model, usually used with these. And later they went down to this model, which went with the Garand. It's an Army-style backpack from the early war. See, it has a 16-inch bayonet on the side, an entrenching tool. There's a blanket in here, a mess kit in here. This is just a little one-off thing that I picked up. It's a fighting knife from World War I. See, it says US 1918 on it. It's a replica. Some soldiers did carry them as late as the Second World War. These are dummy grenades, the old familiar pineapple fragmentation grenade and the baseball grenade. These are the rounds. You can see this is a 30-06, which is what these 2 guns fired. 45, which was fired by the pistol, also by Tommy guns. 50 caliber and a 30 caliber for an M1 carbine, which I don't have here. This would be a belt that would be worn by a machine gun crew. They would carry a pistol. This is a bandage pouch. If you were hit, they would take this off of you, use it on you. They wouldn't use their own because they might get hit, they wouldn't have one. So they were trained to take the one off the man who's down, treat him with that. Trench knife, didn't need a bayonet because we were carrying a machine gun. Standard canteen. And this is a belt for the Garand. It's a little tight. Those are the blanks that we shoot. They have no bullets in them, just powder. And standard USGI Army helmet. This one has the emblem of the 36th Texas Infantry Division on it. And that's it. Any questions?
So you're a resident of Sachse. How long have you lived here?
Oh gosh, 30 years.
Were you in the service?
I was. I served in the Air Force from 69 to 73. I've been a reenactor of Civil War, World War II. I've done a little bit of Viet Cong. I've done some Japanese World War II down at the Nimitz Museum. Been doing that about 20 years.
Well, that's interesting. I appreciate you being here
Sure,
today.
my pleasure. I love doing this.
It's kind of fun, isn't it?
It is. It is.
It's we enjoy getting to see all the weaponry and the paraphernalia, and then the reenactment of the salute.
Yeah, I hope we can pull off a good salute today. We usually do. I just hope we can pull another one off.
Who all helps you with that? I know there's usually 2 or 3 gentlemen to come.
I have some guys that are coming from, I was a member of the 9th Texas Infantry for 15 years or so. They're a Confederate reenacting group primarily, although they do federal if the situation calls for it. And some of those old friends are hopefully coming out to help us.